This is your boy Reks, and you're watching Montreality. Let's get it. My story is a young kid out of Lawtown, Mass. Falls in love with hip hop, mid-80s. Due to my cousins like being out there breakdancing on the cardboard boxes. Grew an affinity for the music, you know, fell in love with it very early on. Infatuated with the Run DMC, Slick Ricks, KRS-Ones, take it to the West Coast with Cube. So basically the essence of the music. I'm a follower of the founding fathers, and I try to just carry on tradition, you know what I'm saying? I did pretty good in school, you know, I got A's throughout school, did some college. But the music called me. You know, I really feel like, you know, the cypher battles back in, I want to say like 99 to like 2001, I was a regular on the open mic scene in the Boston area. Coming from Lawrence and then going out to Boston and living on my own at that young age. It was kind of tough, but I wanted to do it. It was grueling. That's where I learned to, like, you know, sharpen my tools and my swords when it came to the darts. You know, so I wouldn't have it any other way. It was the breeding ground for what I'm doing today. My first job, Mickey D's, McDonald's. You know, 9 to 5 regular thing. I worked at the movies. I did it all, you know. I did from that to working in insurance, and then I found what I really wanted to do. And if it wasn't this music, I'd be working with kids. And I grew up in foster homes, so I worked in programs for kids like, you know, troubled teens and whatnot. And I did that for a long period of time. I even took classes on human services and whatnot. So if it wasn't the music, it'd probably be that, social work or something. Just stay dedicated to your craft while everybody else is sleeping. I think you need to be jogging. You need to be working. While if you're not on that pen and pad, if you're not creating a beat, if you're not searching to promote and being technologically savvy and doing the Twitter and the Facebook on a constant basis, somebody else is doing it and somebody else is gonna get it just like that. You know, so I think the objective is to work 26 hours out of 24. In between the lines, I'm actually writing a book right now. I took a little time off from doing it because, you know, I did like 2 albums in the past, well, 3 albums in the past 2 years. I took a little break from it, but in between the lines, basically like, you know, talking to the youth in between the lines of what my life has been and how it correlates to a lot of things that kids are going through right now, and a lot of the lack of awareness in our social landscape. So that's what I would do. Well, currently April 24th just passed, but like we dropped the album Straight No Chaser, all produced by Static Selector. That's an album on iTunes, Amazon. You know, you can go to your local mom and pop, whatever, what have you. We have it on vinyl because we keep it true to the old school. And that's the project out now. July 24th, I'll be dropping the album entitled Revolutionary with another producer by the name of Mnemonics. Got the likes of John Connor, up and coming rap out of Flint, Michigan. Terminology, obviously my homie. We always rock out. Some of my other show off label mates. And Crondon from Strong Arm Steady. So, you know, I just rocked out on this like socially conscious project with the kind of brothers that I felt fit the landscape for that music. I grew up on the KRS's, that lane. I'd say Coogee Rap, Rakim, those kind of cats. If I was to get in the lab right now, I would say someone like Nasir Jones, Common. I was just blessed to do a kind of bridging the gap freestyle with AZ, someone I always wanted to work with. So like brothers like that, but up and coming cats that are doing it right now, I'd say brothers like Big Crit, Kendrick Lamar, brothers that are just working hard at their craft and like truly hold true to the elements. And Bun B definitely, because he's the OG. At the time of this interview, my pockets are probably a mess. I got some Altoids, a pen, definitely, my passport, some napkins because I just ate a sandwich, and nothing really interesting, you know what I'm saying? Hip Hop Camp 2009, Terminology and I caused chaos. Dudes, I forget who it was that was hosting this event after, you know, after the regular showcases. Hip Hop Camp, for those who don't know, is a event that goes on in the summertime in Czech Republic, and we just were like to the face, destroyed. determined now. So we got on the stage, you know what I'm saying? We started wilding out. I'm jumping on speakers, throwing people in the crowd. We breaking off the barriers, you know, term after everything's said and done, term threw a microphone in the crowd, destroyed a crazy mic. So they weren't the happiest people in the world after that event, but you know what I'm saying? It was a crazy night, real wild. We just wilded out. Life on tour. No idea, but I hope it was somebody like steady and dedicated to his kids. Hope it was somebody respectful to just the laws and the rules that were laid down for me by the people who raised me. Just a good man. Once again, my kids. There's nothing before or after that I can say stands and represents more to me in this world than my kids. I got 2 sons, Josiah and Isaiah, and I do everything and anything for them. I live for them, I die for them, you know. So above all else, like, that's the thing that's my ultimate motivation. Word up, Montreality. Salute. What up, it's your boy R to the E, K to the S, aka Reks, and I represent Show Off, and I'm rocking with Good Friday. Every now and again you have a Good Friday. Deuces.